Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's video, let us see what is annuity. So let's start. What is annuity? Annuity is nothing but an equal payment or equal installment or regular payment, and this regular payment is in a given time interval. So we'll understand this with one example. Just read this once. What is an annuity? It is an equal payment or equal installment or regular payment, and this regular payment or this equal payment or regular installment is given in a time period. Okay, so we'll understand this by one example. Suppose I have an insurance policy, and that insurance policy is of 5 years, and each year I have to pay certain amount of premium. Okay, suppose I have an insurance policy and the time interval, okay, time interval is of 5 years. This is the time interval, and I have insurance policy, and the premium of that insurance policy is 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 rupees. Okay, time 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now each year the premium of the insurance policy is 10,000 for 5 years. So I am going to pay, and the office and the insurance company is going to receive each year 10,000 rupees as my premium. So this year, first year I am paying 10,000, second year I am paying 10,000, third year I am paying 10,000, fourth year 10,000 and fifth year 10,000. So annuity is what? An equal payment. Okay, I am paying equal payment. Each year the amount is same. Okay, each year the amount is same. That means each year I am paying 10,000 rupees. The amount is same. Or equal installment, that means same only, equal payment or equal installment. Second is what? Regular payment. Now regular payment means each year without any gap. Without any gap I am paying 10,000 rupees to the insurance company as my premium. Is there any gap in my payment? No. So if the payment is equal and the payment is made regularly and in a given time interval. What is the time interval? 5 years. Okay, 5 years is the time interval. So a series, okay, this is what? A series of payment which I am giving or paying in a given time period is called as annuity. Okay, annuity is series of payment made at equal intervals means equal time period or equal intervals is called as an annuity. Okay, so series of payment, that is the series of payment, or this payment can be either you are receiving the series of payment you are receiving, or you are paying the series of payment to some company, or you are paying to some bank. So that payment which you are doing it at equal interval, that means at each year or month, is called as an annuity. If for example in the first year you paid 10,000, then second installment you skipped, then directly in the third year you paid 10,000 rupees. So that does not become an annuity. Okay, so the series of payment which you pay at equal time period, equal interval, is called as annuity. Now next we'll see the types of annuity. Okay, I hope you have understood what is annuity. Next we'll see the types of annuity. Okay, so we'll move to the types of annuity. I have already explained you what is annuity. I will repeat again. Annuity is nothing but the series of payment made at equal interval is called as an annuity. Now there are two types of annuity. First we'll see the first type, and then afterwards we'll see the second type. First type of annuity is annuity due. Okay, what is annuity due? Annuity due is annuity due if payments, okay, if payment of an annuity, okay, if payment of an annuity are made, okay, if the payment of an annuity are made at the beginning, okay, see this word, at the beginning of each period, okay, at the beginning of each period, that means at the beginning of each interval, at the beginning of each time period, then the annuity is called as annuity due. Okay, I will repeat again. Annuity due if payments, okay, if payments of an annuity are made at the beginning of each period. This is very important. Beginning of each period, then the annuity is called as an annuity due. We'll understand this by one example. In the earlier example, I have said that if I have insurance policy, so each month or each year I am going to pay certain amount of premium. So if that premium I pay at the beginning of the year, so then it is called as annuity due. Suppose first year, okay, first year annuity of first year premium I pay at the beginning of each period. For second year I am paying at the beginning of each period. I am paying it, sorry, for second year I am paying in the beginning of the period. For third year I am paying in the beginning of the each period. Then fourth year at the beginning of each period, and the fifth year. Means whatever amount or whatever premium, whatever amount I have to receive or I have to pay, that payment if I am doing at the starting of the year, then that is called as annuity due. Okay. At the beginning of each year, if I am paying 10,000 rupees as my premium, then it is called as annuity due. Okay. Please note down this. I hope you have understood what is annuity due. Annuity due is nothing but the payment which you are doing at the beginning of each period is called as annuity due. Okay, so the second type of annuity is immediate annuity. The first type of annuity was annuity due. Okay, and annuity due is what? The annuity or the payment which you do at the beginning of each year or each period, that is annuity due. The second type is immediate annuity. Okay, what is immediate annuity? When the payment, okay, when the payment of an annuity, are made at the end of the each period. Okay, when the payment is made at the end of the each period, then the annuity is called as immediate annuity. Okay, see the difference. Annuity due means at the beginning of the each period. Immediate annuity is what? The annuity which you do at the end of the each period. Okay, end of the each period is immediate annuity. Now see the example, this is the time period 5 years, and if I am paying the premium at the end of the each year, that is immediate annuity. That means at the end I am paying 10,000, at the end of the 1 year I am paying 10,000, at the end of the second year I am paying 10,000, at the end of the third year I am paying 10,000, at the end of the fourth year I am paying 10,000, and at the end of the fifth year I am paying 10,000. Okay, so this is what, this is nothing but the immediate annuity. Okay, immediate annuity, but the series of the payment is equal, that is why it is called as annuity. Is there any gap over here in the payment? No, there is no gap. Okay, so it is immediate annuity. I will repeat again. When the payment of an annuity are made at the end of the each period, then the annuity is called as immediate annuity. Now for example, okay, example can be, example of immediate annuity is rent, house rent. House rent is one of the example of immediate annuity. An example of annuity due can be the payment which you do for recurring deposits, payment of recurring deposits. Okay, so this is the types of annuity. Please note down. Okay, so we have already finished what is annuity. We have completed what types of annuity. Two types of annuity are there, annuity due and immediate annuity. Now we'll move further, that is formula, how to find the annuity. So formula, now suppose you want to find, okay, formula to find present value, of an immediate annuity. Okay, if in the question they have asked us to find the present value of an immediate annuity, so the formula to find the present value of immediate annuity is P is equals to X divided by I, this is small I, bracket 1 minus bracket again 1 plus I, bracket close, raised to minus n, bracket close. I will repeat again. P is equals to X divided by I, bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I, bracket close, raised to minus n. Okay, bracket close. Now P stands for, okay, what does this P means? In annuity, P does not means principal. Okay, in annuity, P means present value of an immediate annuity. What does P stands in annuity? P stands for present value of an immediate annuity. Now this X, okay, X means periodic installment. Periodic installment means each year or each month what is the installment amount, that is periodic installment. One as it is. Now N means number of installments. How many installments are there, that is number of installment. Now this small I, okay, the small I stands for rate of compound interest. What this I stands for? Rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Okay, I stands for rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Okay, this is the formula to find the present value of an immediate annuity. Okay, each letters in the formula are explained here. Means P stands for present value of immediate annuity, X stands for periodic installment, N stands for number of installment, I stands for rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Okay, now if you want to find the amount, okay, A stands for amount means A. If you want to find the amount of an immediate annuity, okay, present value formula is different and amount formula is different. To find amount of an immediate annuity, so the formula is different. A is equals to X divided by I, bracket 1 plus I raised to n minus 1, bracket close. Okay, now in this also A means amount, X means periodic installment, I means rate of compound interest per rupee per period, and N means number of years. Now observe this formula. Both the formula, if you look at one, it will be same, but there is a difference. What is the difference? In present, okay, in present value, minus 1 is inside the small bracket, but in amount, this minus 1 is outside the small bracket. Clear? In present value, this X upon I is same in amount also. Then the difference, then see, 1 plus I is also same here. Now what is the two difference are there? Minus 1 in present value is first, and in amount minus 1 is last. And second is this. In present value, N is what? Negative. N is minus number of years, means N is minus N. In amount, it is positive N. Only N is there, positive N. So this is the difference between these two formula. Note down properly. I will repeat again. In present value, minus N it is, okay, number of installment is minus, and in amount, the number of installment is positive. Please copy down this formula. Okay, so now we'll see the third formula, that is present value of a perpetuity. Now what is perpetuity? Perpetuity is a type of annuity which lasts forever, means it does not have maturity date. Perpetuity means annuity which does not have maturity date. Okay, perpetuity means the annuity is a type of annuity which lasts forever. That means it does not have any maturity date. So the formula to find the present value of perpetuity is P is equals to X divided by I. P stands for present value of perpetuity, X stands for periodic installment, and I stands for rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Okay, so this is the formula to find the present value of a perpetuity. Perpetuity means the annuity which lasts forever. So to find the perpetuity, the formula is P is equals to X divided by I. So P stands for present value of perpetuity, X stands for periodic installment, and I stands for rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Okay, please copy down this formula, and then we'll see one example of annuity. Okay, so we'll move to the example of annuity. Already we have completed what is annuity, types of annuity, the formulas of annuity. So now at the end we are going to see the example of annuity. So the example is, find the amount, okay, find the amount of an immediate annuity of rupees 1500 per year payable for 12 years at 10% per annum. So in this example what they have said, or what they have given, that find the amount of an immediate annuity of rupees 1500 per year payable for 12 years at 10% per annum. If you know the formula to find the amount of an immediate annuity, then it will be easy for you to solve the example. Now first thing, write down the formula, okay, so that one by one I will tell you in the formula what the x means, what I means, and so on. First write the formula. Okay, formula to find the immediate annuity is what? A is equals to x divided by I. A is equals to x upon I. Bracket 1 plus I bracket close raised to n minus 1 bracket close. Okay, so this is the formula to find the amount of immediate annuity. Okay, now say this is the formula. Okay, to find the amount of immediate annuity, the formula is A is equals to x divided by I bracket 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 bracket close. Now x means what? A means amount, x means periodic installment, I means rate of compound interest per rupee per annum, okay, per period, sorry. 1 minus I raised to n means number of installment minus 1. Now in this example, see, we have to find A, so we don't know the value of A. Now x means what? X means periodic installment, means each year what will be the installment. So in this example what is there? Find the amount of an immediate annuity of 1500, okay, per year payable. Per year payable means periodic installment. So x is what? Given. Note down, given. As per the formula, whatever is given, note down that first. So x is how much? X is what? Periodic payment or periodic installment. So periodic installment in this example is what? 1500 per year payable. So 1500 is given. That means x we have got. Next, I means what? Rate of compound interest per rupee per period. Now how much they have given? 10%, okay, 10%. Now 10%, percent means out of 100. So what you are going to do this? You are going to divide this by 100. You are going to divide 10 by 100 because the I in this annuity means what? Rate of compound interest per rupee per period. That's why we have to divide it by 100. So 10 divided by 100. Okay. So what will 10 divided by 100? What will be I? I will be 0.1. Okay. What you are going to take I as? You are going to take I as 0.1. Okay. just remember 10%. In annuity, 10% means rate of compound interest per rupee per period. That's why you have to divide it by 100. Percentage means out of 100. So 10%, 10 divided by 100, you get 0.1. Next, for how many years? 12 years. So n means number of installment, means how many there are installment. There are 12 installment. Okay, n is 12. Did you understood this much? Okay. Now to find is what? To find is amount. To find is amount. To find is amount. Okay. Now second, already you have written the formula. Now as per the formula, put the values. As per the formula, put the values. So as per the formula, therefore A you are going to write as it is, because you have to find A. A is equals to X is how much? 1500 divided by I is how much? 0.1. Please do not take 10%. 10% in this annuity, 10% means rate of compound interest per rupee per period. That's why you have to divide it by 100. So 1 X divided by I is 0.1. Okay, 0.1 bracket 1 as it is plus I again as repeated, I means 0.1 bracket close. N is how much? 12 minus 1 bracket close. Okay, I have put all the values as per the formula. Now second, next I am going to solve it. Now first what you do, you divide this. You divide 1500 by 0.1. So you are going to use the calculator. So now to divide, I am taking 1500 divide by 0.1. That answer I get 15,000. Okay, how I got 15,000? I have divided what? 1500 by 0.1. Next I am going to second bracket. Okay, second what I am going to? I am going to add first. What I am going to add? I am going to add 1 plus 0.1. Okay, if I add 1 plus 0.1, I get 1.1. Okay, keep this in the bracket. Raised to 12. I did not take this one inside. First what I am doing, I am solving whatever is in the bracket. So 1.1 I have got by adding 1 plus 0.1 raised to 12 as it is minus 1 bracket close. Okay, hope you have understood this much. I will repeat again. Put the values as per the formula. After putting the values as per the formula, second what you are going to do, you are going to divide this. Okay, divide 1500 by 0.1 and answer you get 15,000. Second, next after this I am going to add whatever is there inside the bracket. So what is there inside the bracket? 1 plus 0.1. So answer I get 1.1. 12 as it is, raised to 12 as it is, and minus 1 as it is. Now next what I am going to do? Next, therefore A is equals to 15,000. Okay, I am writing 15,000 as it is. Now I am going to multiply 1.1 12 times. Okay, first I am going to find the power. Okay, 1.1 power of 12. So 1.1 power of 12, what answer I am going to get? 1.1 raised to 12. This means 1.1 you are going to multiply it 12 times. Okay, now many students, okay, in your assignment I have seen what the mistake the student have did. They have did 1.1 multiply 12. Okay, this is wrong. 1.1, if I multiply by 12, what I will get? 13.2. Okay, this I don't want. You don't have to multiply 1.1 by 12. What you have to do? You have to multiply 1.1 12 times. You have to multiply 1.1 12 times. Just remember this. Students will do mistake here and you are going to lose the marks. This example comes for 5 marks in university examination. So 1.1 12 times. If you are using scientific calc, it is very easy to find. So just press 1.1 power this sign and put the value 12 and is equals to. So you get the answer 3.1384. Okay, minus 1 bracket close. Okay, so 15,000, 1 plus 1, I have multiplied it 12 times. After multiplying it 12 times, I have got the answer 3.1384 minus 1. Clear? Minus 1. Now next what I will do, I am going to write, therefore A is equals to 15,000. Now 3.1384 minus 1. Okay, I am going to minus this thing. I am going to minus inside the bracket whatever number is there, I am going to minus it. 3.1384 minus 1. So what answer I am going to get? 3.1384 minus 1. I am getting 2.1384. Okay, 2.1384. Now therefore A is equals to, you are going to multiply this. You are going to multiply 15,000 multiply by 2.1384. What answer is there? 15,000 multiply 2.1384. So answer you get, amount is equals to 32076. Okay, therefore amount of immediate annuity is, amount of an immediate annuity is 32,076 rupees. Okay, 32,076 rupees. So this is the example of simple annuity. I hope you have understood how to solve the example of immediate annuity. This example was only to find the amount, of an immediate annuity of rupees 1500 per year payable at 12% at 10%. Okay, now 12 years at 10%. X is 1500. I will repeat again. I will explain this example again. I means 10%. I have divided by 100. I have got I as 0.1. Then N is 12 and to find is amount. Now as per the formula, I have written all the values. Second, what I have did, I have divided. First thing, okay. First, after writing the formula and writing the values as per the formula, first thing what I have did, I have divide this. What I have divide? 1500 by 0.1. 1500 by 0.1 and I have got the answer 15,000. Second, what I have did? Second I have did 1.01. Okay, I have add 1 plus 0.1. I have did addition. and answer I have got 1.1. 12 as it is, minus 1 as it is. Third, what I have did, third I have multiply, I have written 15,000 as it is. Then next I have did 1.1, I have multiplied it by 12 times. Okay, I have multiplied it 12 times. So answer after I multiply 1.1 12 times, I have got the answer 3.1384 and 1 minus 1 as it is. Next I have did A is equals to 15,000 as it is, multiply. How I have got 2.1384 answer, I have minus 3.1384 minus 1. Okay, if I minus this and I have got the answer 2.1384. Last I have did 15,000 multiply 2.1384 and the answer, final answer I have got 32,760. Okay, so this is the amount. I hope you have understood what is annuity, what are the types of annuity, then the formulas of annuity and the example of annuity. In next video we'll see the examples of how to find the present value of annuity. So thank you very much. Please like my video, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification.